I hope would try to unpack it and see what are the benefits. But to me, a lot of times people see it as all benefits. But I don't think I completely buy that view. That is all benefits, all benefits. It's not indefinite leave to remain in the UK is not a ticket to heaven. Even when you have it, there are so many restrictions, and even before you get it, there are restrictions. It doesn't take you away from being under immigration control. It's just another paper that you get. And when you look at the indefinite leave to remain, when you have it, it doesn't guarantee anything as far as I'm concerned. So the so much noise about it doesn't warrant it. You know, I can't see the equate the value to it with the all the noise going on about indefinite leave to remain. Yeah, it's another paper, is another immigration, and it doesn't guarantee anything, both politically, socially, or religiously. There is no guarantee to it. So that's my position or my view about it. But I think my colleague, Dr. Eze, might have a different view on that.
Okay,
So,
Dr. Eze. Well, I think you just said what it is. Indefinite leave to remain is indefinite leave to remain. I know some people may want to, ask a question like, what is indefinite leave to remain in the first place? So I think the name is self-explanatory. So indefinite leave to remain is, you are living in the UK. Before you get indefinite leave to remain, some of us, we came into the UK via several immigration routes, and you are required to renew your visa over a period of time at the expiry. So what indefinite leave to remain does is, it removes that idea of renewing visa to be in the UK. So because you are no longer on visa, so you are saved, some extra cost and extra stress that you go about, applying for visa, waiting for decision, because visa application is a process. It has its toll on the individual psychology. Then the cost of applying for visa also takes its toll. And in the UK, the cost of applying for visa is quite expensive. So the word indefinite leave to remain, even though the cost of getting indefinite leave to remain is even more expensive than many visas, but what it does is it gives you that freedom of not
rest of mind.
Yeah, that emotional freedom, that financial freedom of not having to do fill this application, submit this document, go to so center for biometric appointment, and do all this and that. So it kind of saves that individual from those particular
Now,
situations.
you're talking about giving somebody freedom. Before you get to that stage, how long does it take? You would have lost the strength and the energy of when you are so focused on pursuing something. When you get to that level, you'll be clear to you that this really want the effort, or does this really want the strength? A lot of people, when they come into the UK or America or any other place, they're looking for their residence. They focus on, especially those in the UK. I'll talk about the UK because I've lived here for a while and I know the experience people go through and what they do. I'll tell you, a lot of people come here, they pause their life. Yeah. And they're focused on getting indefinite leave to remain. They don't think about any other thing. They don't think about their career. They don't think about their family. They don't think about their children. Some even don't even, all their focus is, how do I get indefinite leave to remain? So at what cost are you pursuing this indefinite leave to remain? I know some people, they register in multiple courses to get them over the line. By the time you get over that line of having indefinite leave to remain, you will discover that, oh, does this really worth the effort? While I could have used my time for something more important. If somebody has come here to study, to do a master's program, you could as well finish your master's program. If you want to go back to Nigeria, go back to Nigeria, build your career. But some come here, okay, after my master's, what next? Indefinite leave to remain, and that's all. I know somebody, when he got in here, those that we used to live in Aberdeen, he studied, I think, biochemistry in Nigeria. Now, finished his master's program, got his post-study, 2 years. And when his post-study finished, he said he's not going to do any other thing. That he's focused on getting indefinite leave to remain. And by the time we are looking at this man, was almost 45 years by the time he got his indefinite leave to remain. So tell me, what kind of freedom are you talking about when you have spent more than a decade, depending on the route through which you come in? If you come in here as a student, probably 1 year or 18 months master's program, 2 years post-study, then that post-study does not even put you on a track to getting that indefinite leave to remain. Now you're looking at another 5 years. Knock out 10 years out of somebody's life, and what freedom are you talking about?
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You are saying that the benefits, the benefit is not too fantastic to compare the stress.
Yes, I say that again. It's just like any other document or visa that you're going to get. Now, I have a friend. All he kept on telling me by the time before he got his indefinite leave to remain, that he's not entitled to public fund. I told him that
you can do without the public fund.
That actually, before, even when you have the indefinite leave to remain, before you get that public fund of a thing, you will almost be a destitute. You will almost, because you will be expected to earn nothing. The combined household income will be less than £35,000. Then tell me, combined household income, £35,000. That means he's earning 17,000 and your wife is earning 18,000. So you almost like you're a destitute before they give you anything. And when they put you on this public fund, you will literally not be able to do anything. Okay. And any mistake you make in the application for this public recourse to public fund might land you into benefit fraud or investigation. So, I mean,
okay, Dr. Oscar, British government. This is the British United Kingdom.
Yeah,
having the passports or having an indefinite to remain in UK, I think is something that somebody should be happy about.
This is the ticket to heaven.
Almost like that.
It's not. There are people who are in Nigeria who are doing far better than a lot of people who are in the United Kingdom. They don't have British passport. If you give it to them for free, they won't take. I'll give you as a personal example. When I finished my program, I didn't look for a job. I went to Nigeria immediately after my PhD program to work. I worked in Nigeria for 4 years before I came back here. And my coming back here is more of a personal circumstance, which I wouldn't want to share here. Not because I want to indefinitely leave to remain. I have colleagues who are practicing in Nigeria. They're doing very well. I have colleagues who I finished a master's program with, went back to Nigeria. They never came back here for anything. They're happy. So it's not like it's all. I'm not regretting here because everybody has a path God set out for him. Your circumstance might not be my circumstance. Dr. Eze's circumstance might not be my circumstance. I came back to the UK because of personal circumstances, which I wouldn't want to share here.
No problem.
So, but when I finished my program, I went to Nigeria and I was doing very well. I was happy about my practice and everything. So it's not like when you have indefinite leave and everything is good. I can tell you, count now 10 people that we did program together in Aberdeen. They're all in Nigeria. Some of them are almost approaching to become senior advocates of Nigeria.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why most times when people focus on this indefinite leave to remain, it gives my mind, because when you have it, what next?